Starting a YouTube channel in 2026 is a terrible idea, unless you know what you're actually getting into. I'm going to tell you the truth about YouTube that the hustle bros won't. It's slower, harder, and more emotionally draining than most people expect. But for solopreneurs who refuse to burn out, it's also one of the best long-term investments you can make if you monetize it correctly from day one. Today, I'm breaking down what actually works, what doesn't, and how to build a YouTube channel that brings in clients and income without sacrificing your sanity. And if you want to see this strategy in action, subscribe, because you're watching us grow this channel from zero using the exact anti-hustle approach I'm about to share. Section 1. What's actually hard? Let me start with the hard truth. Competition in 2026 is brutal. Millions of channels exist in every major niche. Big channels dominate search results and suggested feeds. Your early videos, they'll probably get 10 to 100 views. For months, that's not failure. That's normal. The algorithm has also gotten unforgiving. YouTube doesn't care that you spent 12 hours researching your video. It cares about one thing: viewer satisfaction. If people click away in the first 30 seconds because your hook was weak or your intro was slow, the algorithm won't push your video to anyone else. Click-through rate plus retention. That's what matters now. And then there's the emotional grind that nobody talks about. Creators post weekly for 6 months and still don't hit 500 subscribers. Unlike LinkedIn, where you get instant comments and reaction, YouTube in the early stages feels like shouting into a void. For solopreneurs managing chronic illness, neurodivergence, or simply trying to protect their mental health, that silence can be destabilizing. The hustle culture response is push through, ignore your feelings, winners never quit. That's garbage advice. The sustainable response is different. Build your self-worth on something other than metrics. Track skill development instead. Are you getting clear in your delivery? Are your hooks improving? Are viewers staying longer than last month? That's progress. And finally, YouTube behaves like a business, not a creative outlet. You need to plan topics with search demand, study analytics, and iterate, just like you would launching a product. If you treat this like a casual hobby, you'll burn out fast. Now that's the reality check, but here's why I'm still telling you to consider YouTube anyway. Section 2, what's better than before? 3 things have changed that actually make 2026 a better time to start than it used to be. First, new channels get tested faster. If your early videos have strong click-through rates and retention, YouTube will push them beyond your tiny audience within days, not months. You don't need a massive back catalog to get traction anymore. Unknown creators can still break through. The platform is more meritocratic than people realize. If viewers prefer your video over a bigger channel's video, YouTube will recommend yours. Authority matters, but execution matters more. And third, you don't need fancy gear. Your smartphone, basic audio, even AirPods and natural light are enough to validate whether YouTube works for your business. Don't buy a single piece of equipment until you published at least 10 videos. By then, you'll know what you actually need versus what the YouTube gear bros are trying to sell you. And here's a bonus most people overlook. You don't even need to show your face. Faceless YouTube channels are thriving in 2026. Screen recordings, slide-based presentations, animated explainers. These formats can build real authority without you ever being on camera. The key is clean audio, supportive visuals, and tight pacing. If being on camera feels like a barrier, know that it doesn't have to be. So what do you actually need to succeed without burning out? First, a clear niche and viewer promise. You need to be specific about who you're helping and what problem you're solving. The tighter your niche, the easier it is for YouTube to understand who to recommend your videos to. Second, ruthless focus on packaging. Your thumbnail and title create the expectation, and your first 30 seconds must deliver on it immediately. Think of it like an email subject line. If it doesn't work, nothing else matters. Create one simple thumbnail template in Canva and reuse it. Don't reinvent the wheel every week. Third, volume plus iteration, not perfection. Commit to 1 video per week for 6 months. That's 26 videos. If you're strategic about topics, that's enough to validate whether YouTube works for your business. Batch your recording. Film 3 videos in one session when you have energy. Use AI for first draft scripts. Outsource editing if you can, or use simple tools like Descript. Work smarter. And fourth, and this is the one most people miss, strategic monetization from day one. You do not need YouTube ad revenue to make money. Waiting until 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours is a mistake. You can monetize immediately in 3 ways. 1, promoting your services. Your channel becomes a 24/7 sales asset, quietly positioning your expertise and inviting viewers to work with you. 2, affiliate income. Recommend tools you already use and trust. Even with a small audience, those commissions add up. And 3, digital products, templates, guides, courses, things your audience actually needs. Every video needs a purpose. Don't just create content that leads somewhere. Section 4, the realistic timeline. Let's talk timelines, because this is where most people get discouraged. Months 1 through 6 are about skill building. Low views are expected. Success looks like clearer delivery, faster production, and your first YouTube-driven client or sale. Months 6 through 24 are about traction. Older videos start working for you. You get consistent inquiries. Success looks like a small but steady stream of income. Years 2 through 5 are where the compound effect kicks in. Your library attracts ideal clients while you sleep. You don't need to blow up. You need to be the most helpful resource for your specific audience. And if all of this sounds like a lot to juggle while running a business, that's fair. That's exactly why we created Video Launcher. We help solopreneurs map their first 26 videos, build packaging templates, and set up monetization from day one, so you get the strategy without the overwhelm. If you want help getting started the right way, check the link in the description. So is YouTube worth it in 2026? Yes, if you're willing to play the long game, enjoy teaching, and can commit to consistency without perfection. No, if you need fast validation, you're already at capacity, or you're doing it because someone told you that you should. YouTube rewards strategy, patience, and genuine value, not hustle and exhaustion. You don't need to be the biggest channel. You need to be the most helpful for your people. And we're doing this in real time. This channel is starting from zero, just like yours. Subscribe and follow along as we document what works, what doesn't, and how to monetize without sacrificing your sanity. Let's build something sustainable.